Hi, I'm Chef Asata Reid, and today we're going to explore using herbs and spices to enhance the food on your menus. Our objectives today include understanding how improving the flavor of standardized recipes can lead to less waste and improved nutrition. We'll also discern the difference between an herb and a spice and learn the best practices for storing both fresh and dried herbs and spices. We're going to explore how herbs and spices improve the appeal of dishes and review flavor profiles for basic international cooking. Enhancing your standardized recipes with herbs and spices will take your meals from basic to delicious, which has many benefits, including more flavorful food in bellies instead of the trash means less waste and improved nutrition for your eaters. Using herbs and spices is a healthier and delicious alternative to relying on fat, salt, or sugar to enhance your flavor. Delicious meals are a highly anticipated part of the day where adults and children come together and build community. Flavorful dishes are an opportunity for children and adults to explore their senses through food, its smell, its appearance, its taste, and to develop their vocabularies as they're discussing their meals together. Herbs and spices provide a chance for the people you feed to explore different cultures as they are introduced to flavors from around the world. Let's get down to basics. What exactly is an herb or a spice? In culinary terms, an herb is any green or leafy part of a plant that is used for flavoring, but isn't the main ingredient. We derive herbs from leafy or green parts of plants with aromatic properties, and we use them for food, we use them as fragrance, we use them for health and wellness. Some common examples you may have seen growing in the garden or at the market include parsley, basil, mint, rosemary, and cilantro. Any other part of the plant besides the leafy or green parts would be considered a spice. Spices include dry bark, roots, berries, seeds, twigs, any other plant matter that is used to flavor or season a dish. Some common examples are cinnamon, which comes from tree bark, vanilla, which is part of a flower, nutmeg and clove, which are also flowers, allspice, and black peppers, which are berries. Spices are almost always used in a dried form, either whole or ground. Herbs can be fresh or dried and ground. Speaking of fresh and dried, what are the attributes of each? Well, dried herbs are often added during the cooking process to impart flavor, like oregano, rosemary, sage, inside of a tomato sauce. Fresh herbs are often added at the end of a preparation, like where you'd put cilantro in salsa. Fresh herbs last longer if you can give them a little wash, pat them dry, wrap them in paper towels, and then store them in a Ziploc bag, which of course you want to label and date. Some herbs don't like refrigeration, like basil, and they do really well if kept in a container with a little water, almost like you would a bouquet of flowers. Using herbs and spices can increase the appeal of your food by enhancing the presentation. Everyone likes a pretty plate. A sprinkle of some fresh parsley is a pop of color on top of spaghetti sauce. Some dried rosemary gives baked chicken a homemade touch. With herbs and spices, you can take your eaters on a flavorful world tour. This flavor profile chart will help you develop standardized recipes using herbs and spices to explore different countries and their cuisines. Italian Greek profiles have basil, mint, garlic and oregano, thyme and lemon as some common flavors. To build an Asian profile, you may want to use some ginger, garlic, and scallion or onions, maybe some sesame and sesame oil and fresh cilantro or culantro. Caribbean flavors can be evoked by using thyme, garlic, lime, curry powder, and nutmeg. Mexican flavors use a variety of chilies, cumin, onions and garlic, cilantro, and of course, lime. Try using these flavors the next time you're preparing something really familiar, like chicken, and see if you can't kick it up a notch. I hope this helps you feel more confident in using herbs and spices in your recipes. Remember that a standardized recipe is cost-effective and produces consistent results that your children and adults will expect. Adding herbs and spices is a way to increase the appeal of your meals, to reduce waste, and to increase the amount of nutritious foods your children and adults consume. Dried herbs and spices have a long shelf life and are a smart investment in your kitchen pantry. We'll see you next time.